Previously on The Murder Game, a group of amateur detectives continued their search for the fictional killer of Catherine Pryor. Jennifer Wilmington was cleared of the crime. Now just 3 suspects remain. Richard, the least popular investigator at HQ, was eliminated from the game by the killer.
It's like music to the ears. Richard's gone.
Andrew survived against the odds for an incredible 5th time. Now just 3 investigators are left, all of them chasing a reward of £25,000. The next stage of the investigation is about to begin. There are just 2 more days to solve the case, but with recent discoveries, the inquiry is progressing fast. Evidence from the fire at Creeksea, which killed Tony Wilmington, proved that Jay knew Catherine had been given the necklace just days before she died.
Wilmington Jewel.
The necklace was stolen when Catherine was murdered. Jay faked Goldie's kidnap to try and get it back. But the investigators handed over only a part of the necklace. The priceless diamond is still missing. The chief arrives to begin the morning briefing.
Good morning.
Morning, Chief.
Congratulations to the 3 of you. You have made it to the final chapter of the investigation into the murder of Catherine Pryor. These are the final days of the investigation, and therefore the rules have changed. There will be no lead investigator. So far you've worked as a team. Now you work as individuals. Not all of you will last the course. Work hard today and do everything possible to stay on this investigation. Remember, there's a £25,000 bounty on the killer's head. You can't all take that home. Is that clear?
Yes, Chief.
Okay, let's examine the killer clue that Andrew brought back from the killer's game. Any ideas?
It seems to show an 8-figure number and then underneath a 6-figure number which resembles the sort code, so the 8-figure one could be the bank account details.
Well done, very good, Nick. The numbers are a joint account belonging to Jay Wilmington and Goldie Pryor. The PIN number was used to withdraw £50 in cash at 11:52 on the day that Catherine was murdered. This was from a Building Society cash point machine in the town centre. What does this tell us?
Whichever of the 2 actually drew the cash out, Chief, I would think would have a reasonable alibi.
Nick, you're shaking your head.
Sometimes your PIN number can be known by more than the actual account holders, but I think in this case what we could be looking for is maybe to get CCTV footage of who actually was at that cash point.
You're right. They could have lent the card to anybody they trusted. It might take some time for that information to reach us, but it could be crucial. We might be able to eliminate Goldie or Jay. I mean, what would Goldie's motives be for killing Catherine? She was very suspicious that Jay may have been having an affair. What if Jay was, and Goldie discovered that? Well, do you think that's feasible?
Yeah, I'd kill.
You'd kill?
Yeah, I think she'd probably be very angry and jealous, yeah. Your own sister and your fiancé.
You're going to get a chance to speak to Goldie because your first line of inquiry is to go to the Wilmington solicitor's office where there will be a reading of Tony Wilmington's will. All the family will be there, including Goldie. I want you then to quiz Jay and Goldie and find out which one of them made the withdrawal from the cash point machine. If it was one of them, why haven't they told us? What is someone trying to hide? Remember, suspect everyone. Trust no one.
Thank you, Chief.
Okay.
On today's lines of inquiry, there are no hidden tests and there'll be no passes or fails. Instead, it's the last chance for the 3 remaining investigators to try and talk to the 3 remaining suspects.
I want to be bad cop today.
I think we're 3 bad cops.
Yeah. We're like, right, you've been pissing us around for like 4 weeks now. We ain't gonna take your crap anymore.
Mel, Nick and Andrew head off to the solicitor's office for the reading of Tony Wilmington's will. All the family will be there to find out who was going to inherit the Wilmington necklace. It's a perfect opportunity for the investigators to confront Jay and Goldie.
Thank you.
I, the testator Anthony Wilmington, hereby revoke all prior testamentary dispositions made by my part, and correspondingly make it known that this is my last will and testament, dated this 8th day of November 2002. I bequeath my devises, my particular share of the land and buildings within the property known as Creeksea Place, to my offspring Jay Wilmington and my wife Jennifer. Now there is more, but Mr. Wilmington wished you to hear it from his own mouth, if you'd like to watch the television.
Jennifer and Jay, I have left Creeksea and my entire estate to you. And there's something else. The Wilmington jewel. It wasn't lost in the war. In accordance with my father's wishes, it's been in my safekeeping ever since his death. I'm leaving the Wilmington jewel. Catherine Pryor, my daughter. Again, in accordance with Catherine's wishes, at her death, the Wilmington jewel will become the property of Anya and Anya alone. There's one other person who should be named, who shall have no hold or title over the Wilmington jewel in any circumstances whatsoever. And this is Anya's blood father, Trevor Dobie.
Bastard.
Jay, where are you going? Felicity, come on.
As Jay makes a quick departure, Goldie approaches the investigators and asks if she can have a word in private.
There's a cafe just down the road on the right-hand side. Will you meet me there in 5 minutes?
Sure.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
But why does she suddenly want to talk to the investigators? And why should they trust her? When they first broke the news to Goldie of her sister's death, she appeared distressed, but the next day she was at the morgue trying to get the necklace off the investigators. They know she's a liar. She colluded with Jay on the fake kidnap to try and get the Wilmington jewel. Behind the scenes, they are aware that Goldie suspects Jay was having an affair with Catherine. What's more, her niece Anya has confirmed that she lied about her movements on the morning of Catherine's murder. So, did she kill her own sister? And where exactly was she that fateful morning?
I need to talk to you, basically.
Okay. What is it?
And we need to talk to you as well, Bill,
Yeah.
in
Right.
actual fact.
Okay.
You go first.
We'd like to take you back to the 11th on that particular day. Could you explain your movements for that morning?
9 o'clock I was at home, getting ready. I had a phone call at about, I don't know, it must have been about 11 o'clock from Jay, and he was asking me